Hello, hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. As always, I am here with.
Alexia, hi. How are you today, Foster?
I am doing well. Why are you laughing, Alexia?
Because this is the third time that we try to record.
This is
But that's fine.
take number 3. Things are not easy. When we are doing everything virtually, it's a little bit more difficult. So today and this week on the show, Alexia, I think that we should talk about pretty much the only thing to talk about right now. So we are recording this in May of 2020. So we are still in quarantine. I am in the US. Alexia is in Portugal.
Yes, and today is the first day of the new way of living in Portugal. Today we can go outside and go to gardens and parks and bookstores and etc. But you must wear mask, and that's it. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, and I think you could say
50 days.
Yeah, after 50 days. I think you
More
could
than
say
50.
today is the first day of the next phase in Portugal's
Yeah.
reopening process or something.
Yeah, I forgot about phase. I was inside my head, there was like the new regime, but it's not a regime, it's ugly to say that. So
It is not a regime. And with the word
Regime.
regime, we say je.
regime.
Perfect. No, we say phase. In the US, we are saying this too, like phase 1, phase 2.
Yeah, but today we are talking about good things, not trying to romanticize the quarantine at all.
No,
But
it sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible. I want this to end as soon as possible, but we can't do anything but stay at home, be careful, take care of ourselves and the other people. So we are going to talk about good things that we've been doing or trying it out during quarantine.
Yeah, so this week on the show, we are going to talk about what we are doing during quarantine, how we are coping, what is keeping us sane, and what is helping us not go completely crazy. And today, Alexia, I wanted to start with your newest hobby, your newest love, your newest passion.
It's not new. It's not new at all. It's an old passion, but I think it's the first time as an adult. Oh my God!
As an adult.
As an adult,
There we go.
that I'm doing this.
Yes. And what are you doing exactly?
I am investing my time and everything about me on plants, having
Oh.
plants. And plants, I'm investing in.
Yes, you said I'm investing my time in, and then you changed and said on me.
Yeah.
Very close. But yes, Alexia, you
Almost.
are crazy with plants right now.
I'm not crazy.
Crazy in a good way.
Okay.
So tell me, what are you doing? Try to give our listeners a portrait, a picture of what's going on in your apartment in Portugal.
So, I think that the best way to describe it is that we are in springtime.
Yeah. To be honest, I would probably say it's spring.
So it's spring right now. So it's the best time to buy plants, to buy flowers, to having those inside your apartment or house, because all the plants are extremely healthy and the flowers as well. They already come from the horto, the plant shop.
Yeah, I think you would just say, you could say like a flower shop or a gardening shop, a place where you can buy plants and stuff.
Yeah, because it's a horto, so it's a huge place that you go inside and you have like the the big plants, the trees and the flowers and the tiny flowers, and you can choose what you want. It's not like a flower shop.
Right. Yeah, it's not like a bouquet of flowers that you buy on Valentine's Day,
No.
but we are talking about real plants for real plant lovers.
Yes.
So,
I decided that this is the best time as well for me to be completely focused on that.
there we go.
Yes. So I started to look for plants and good plants that I could have inside the apartment.
hmm
The apartment here has a lot of sunlight, which is awesome during the whole year. So it's a very good apartment to have plants.
Yeah. And just really quick, Alexia, I think the most natural way to say this is the apartment has a lot of natural light.
Natural light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So my grandmother, she used to love gardening. Love, love, love. I remember going to her house and apartment, and she used to have jasmine and all these kind of flowers that I used to love, and she passed it to me.
All these
And
kinds of flowers.
all these kinds of flowers.
These. You're saying this.
These.
There we go.
These. And then I said, why not?
Excellent. So I also have this in my family. My mother loves to garden. She is quite an impressive gardener. And
She is.
my grandfather, her father, was also an amazing gardener. So it runs in the family.
Yes.
Do you know that phrase? That's an excellent
Yes.
phrase. Runs in the family means that it's something very natural to you because your family does it.
Yeah, yeah. And one day I was looking through Instagram, and then I discovered a girl who is Portuguese, and she's from Porto. She's from Porto. And her Instagram is at
Yep.
a tripeirinha.
How do you say it again?
At
Mhm.
a tripeirinha. Então é @a tripeirinha. At a tripeirinha.
Exactly. And what's the girl's name?
Sophia.
Sophia. And Alexia loves Sophia.
Yeah. And tripeirinha, it's because she was born in Porto. Everyone who's born in Porto is tripeiro or tripeira. And from Lisbon is alfacinha. So.
Exactly. So, Alexia, can I start with some basic questions for you?
Yeah.
Okay, first, apart from the fact that your grandmother was interested in plants, why do you like this process? Because I'm just imagining in 2020, not too many people are taking the time to, buy soil and take care of plants and water plants. Why do you like it?
It's, first of all, it's nature inside your apartment. For me, the most amazing thing that you could do in your apartment or house is to bring some kind of life besides the humans.
Yeah. Yeah, it quite literally is life. Plants are living things.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, you have to stop looking at plants and flowers as decoration stuff.
Decoration
stuff. And they are part of your life as well.
Yeah. And if you want to be very fancy, Alexia, you can say flowers are not only decorative, but they are truly life-affirming, life-giving things that you have in your house.
Yeah. Yeah. Second of all, I wanted to have this experience by myself. Like, how would I do as a gardener?
Yeah.
And see if I can make these plants live through the year, because now we have winter time, right? So I don't know how it's going to be during winter, but I'm excited.
I'm very excited too. Can I give you a quick correction? So how these plants are going to live through the winter.
Live,
Yeah,
not leave.
exactly. Okay. So on one hand, you want to bring a little bit of life and nature into your apartment. On the other hand, it's like a project, kind of like a challenge for you, right?
Live. Yeah. Yes, and it's therapy. It's therapy.
It's very therapeutic.
Yes, the amount of care and love that you have to give to this plant so they can love you back. It's intense and it's very beautiful. Like, I would never imagine that I would have to clean each leaf from the plant so they can be able to do the photosynthesis.
Perfect. That's a difficult one.
Photosynthesis.
Excellent.
Yes. So I'm learning as well, which is cool.
Yeah. Can you speak a little bit more about the love and care that you have to give and the plants also give to you in return? Because you do love them.
You did like that,
You
right?
call them your babies. Most of them have names.
Yeah, they are my girls. Yeah, so if I don't take care of them, they won't be there for me. Like, they won't give me a new leaf. They won't give me flowers. They won't give me anything. So I need to make sure that they have enough water. And this means that each one has a different type of watering plan.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I was smart enough to get some plants that they have this almost the same system. So I don't have to do that every single day, or I would be freaking out.
Right. And when you say system, you're talking about the same like schedule, the amount of times you need to water them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. I mean, it's amazing because there is one plant here specific that during the night, her leaves, they go up. Just like, I'm sleeping. Don't bother me. And then during the day, they are down. And it's beautiful to see that, the up and down. And this means that she's healthy.
That's amazing.
Healthy, sorry.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So can I ask you, Alexia, do you have a, maybe not a favorite plant, but a plant that you really like?
Yeah, there are two here. There are three. Two of them are like royalty for me. And I think that I've never seen those in Brazil, even though one of them is from South America and they have it a lot in Brazil.
Okay.
But I've never seen it. And its name is Calathea urbiflora. I have no idea how to say this in English. I think it's Calathea urbiflora. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. We'll look up the name in English and try to find that for you. What's another one that you like?
The other one, which is my childhood tree flower, is Brincos de Princesa.
Mm-hmm.
And the name in English is fuchsia. One second, because I sent it to your mom. Hardy fuchsia.
Okay. I have no idea what that is, but we do not call it the earrings of the princess.
No, but I think it's way better. Brincos de Princesa. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And your last favorite one?
My favorite one, which is from Thailand.
Ooh, exotic.
Yes. Is Medellina magnifica. That's a botanical name.
Mm-hmm.
But in English, they say as showy Medellina.
Showy Medellina.
Yeah. I have on my app.
Cool. Yeah. And that's the last thing I was going to ask you, Alexia. You sent me a very cool app yesterday that essentially you can just take pictures of any plant and it automatically identifies that plant, tells you some cool things about how to grow that plant, what people are saying about it. What is the name of that app and how are you using it?
The name is Picture This. And
Picture this.
Picture this. Yeah.
Okay.
And well, I'm not able to go outside and hold my phone and take pictures of everything. So what I'm doing is taking pictures of my plants and seeing what people say about it, like the care that you have to take, what they say about plagues and
Plagues?
pictures. É praga.
Yeah. You're talking about like diseases that the plant might get sick?
Yeah, but they say plague.
No, we don't say plague in English. Plague is like the Black Plague, or you could even use that for COVID. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know exactly how we say that in English. Okay, last question, Alexia. How do I want to phrase this? What would you recommend if someone is listening to this and they are thinking, oh, I love plants. I would love to do something similar. Where would you recommend that they start? Do you have any ideas, resources, that kind of thing?
Yes, first of all, find a orto next to your house that you can go there or call them and be friends with them and make sure that they have healthy plants, because it's really easy to go to any flower shop and get any kind of plant, and this plant will be only healthy for 2 weeks and it's not worth it.
Okay.
Right?
Step 1, find a reliable supplier.
Yes. Step 2, when you have this person, you call this person and you say, hey, I want to start this. Which plants are the easiest ones for who's starting? And my apartment doesn't have so many sunlight.
So much sunlight.
So much sunlight is like this and that. And then this person will give you all the tips and everything that you need to start.
Okay. Step 2, ask an expert for advice. Always a good idea. Is there a step 3?
Yeah. Find an Instagram account that you really like about plants, such as a Tripeirinha. She's great and she does a very, very good job explaining everything to you. How to take care, the vases that you have to have. It's important to have small holes in the vases so the water can drain. And like small tips like that will make your life easier. But the most important one is depending on where you are right now. For example, you can be in Brazil, you can be in the United States, you can be in Denmark. I don't know. Pay attention at the weather. So for me, it's
Pay
not
attention
good.
to the weather.
Pay attention to the weather. So for me, it's not good to buy plants during winter, for example. All the plants will be there hibernating, you know?
Right.
So wait for the best moment and do it.
Yeah. And I would say the last step is probably just go out and do it. Experiment. Try. Get your hands dirty, literally and figuratively.
Sim. For example, to see if the plants need water or not, I'm sticking my finger inside the
sticking it in the soil.
In the soil to see if they need water or not. So don't act like, oh, this plant is beautiful, I'm going to have it in my home just because it's beautiful. You need to love it. And that's it.
Yeah. You got to love those little plants. And Alexia, I think it's fabulous that you have not only a really cool project, but you are also bringing a little bit of life and nature into our apartment. I can't wait to see it in real life. Any last words today?
No, just this.
Okay, guys, go out, get you some plants, bring some nature into your house.
Don't go out.
Oh, I mean, stay at home.
Online.
You know what I mean. Begin the process of planting if that is interesting to you. And we will be back tomorrow with more quarantine tips, resources, and yeah, stay safe, stay home. We love you. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.